He is the current PCW heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Action Jackson.
Rick, how many times is too many times to watch this guy take on the main event himself, Mike Foxx?
Well, Derek,
every time they get into the ring, it is a battle. It is a war. It is a thing of sheer destruction.
Well, your answer to that question for me, in my opinion, is never, Derek. As long as Action Jackson's holding that belt.
And let's hope he retains it, because this is a title match. You heard Lance Romance at the beginning of our broadcast tell AJ that he had to put the belt on the line if he wanted a piece of the Players Club. AJ, being the man that he is, being the fan favorite, having the heart of a true champion, a true warrior, he appeases him.
That's
he puts the belt on the line, and here comes Mike Foxx.
And speaking of the Players Club, there's the main event now. And Derek, this match right here, we don't know it now, but in 2 weeks, this match could have severe ramifications.
Well, it could be if Mike Foxx is the winner, I mean, if Mike Foxx goes in as sick and twisted as a heavyweight champion, it is a totally different look. But right now, we have Mike Foxx in the ring against Action Jackson, and as you would expect, we see Setman, Canyon, and Lance Romance outside of the ring. What you do not see is any of the members of the PCW there to represent us or to look out for Action Jackson. There's a chokehold from AJ. Right there, referee Donnie Mueller trying to reverse it and trying to get him to break it. Mike Foxx puts AJ into the turnbuckle. This is not wrestling. This is not wrestling. These are two guys that literally hate each other.
Exactly.
These are two gentlemen that want to kill one another. These are two gentlemen that have no respect for the rules at this point in time.
And why should they, though, Derek?
Well, anytime you run someone over with a truck, there's going to be some hard feelings. And there's a boot right there to the face of Mike Foxx. Canyon on the outside of the rope.
Didn't like that. But
holy cow! Mike Foxx hit him so hard he almost knocked himself out.
Oh, but he's
holy cow!
Who that?
Good shot of Cedric there, if you could call it that.
I was fixing to say, that's a loose turn, don't you think? There's another chokehold right now being applied by Mike Foxx. Referee Donnie Mueller telling him to break it. Hey, you can't put your hands on the ref like that. Right back to the chokehold.
Players Club, apparently you can, Derek.
You what, you're right. They play by their own rules and they don't play at all.
Apparently, if you're the Players Club, you can do this.
Look at this. Look at this, Rick.
This included.
Another display of the International Players Club cheating. 3-on-1. AJ being draped over the second rope.
Camera out of my face.
Shots from Canyon. Shots from Setman.
Well, Cedric, as long as you're going to be doing underhanded moves like that, expect a camera on you.
Speaking of underhanded moves, there's a European uppercut from Mike Foxx. Now setting up for the Irish whip. AJ is off the ropes.
Whoa, AJ grabs the hair.
So what?
No. I'm not complaining. I'm just calling it, Derek. If anything, I'm gonna cheer when I see that.
You know what I'm saying? You get what you give. AJ looking for the love, looking for the loyalty from the crowd. And he always gets.
Well, look at those two. There's a good shot of those two guys planning something, it looks like.
Oh, shot fist right there to the head of Mike Foxx. To the ribs. Repeated. Right back to the head once again.
Wow.
AJ taking this to a street fight. I like it.
And there's some boot for the main event, Mike Foxx. A lot of weight behind that boot being applied to the neck. Now AJ picking him up by the hair again.
300 plus pounds. Oh, man. Neck breaker. Right there for Mike Foxx. AJ now on the mat. Lance Romance cheering Mike Foxx on. Going for the pin for the one.
Can we get the cameras off them? For crying out loud. I don't want to. That's one thing I don't want to see.
These two gentlemen look spent already. This has been nothing but 100 miles per hour since they both hit the ring. Things are starting to slow down just a little bit because the guys are both hurting.
Well, and AJ's been fighting 4 guys this afternoon.
Reversal. Power slam. He got it.
Wow.
Hook the leg, AJ. No,
AJ, come on, go for it now.
Wait a minute. He's on fire. AJ is on fire.
Now, see, Derek, this is just not smart wrestling. You shouldn't turn this into a contest of hate.
Dead man on the side of the ropes. Look at this.
Whoa,
Look at this.
Now he's got AJ.
AJ should have never fallen for that.
Whoa, but then.
Beautiful. I love it.
What,
Here it is. The big booyah. 1, 2.
Whoa.
Gummit, Lance Romance. Distracted the referee. Oh, wait a minute.
There's a kick for the referee. What's he doing?
Holy
My
cow.
goodness.
Did you see referee Donnie Mueller?
Whoa, no. Lance Romance got more than he bargained for.
It is anarchy. It is anarchy, ladies and gentlemen.
And there's a big high boot from Cedric of Hollywood on
All
AJ.
the players are in the ring at this time, ladies and gentlemen. Pandemonium has broken loose here in the PCW.
Well, this has got to be a DQ, Derek. It's got to be. Someone's got to call.
Look at that. The drop with an added force from Setman with an elbow drop right after, just for good measure. Lance Romance calling Mike Foxx over to get the pin.
Well, Derek,
there's no referee to count.
Well, that's because Lance Romance, he slammed him himself.
There's no referee to count right now, ladies and gentlemen. We should be counting our blessings for this because there's no doubt in my mind that AJ would be pinned for the 1, 2, 3 after what he just took. Terry Stevens is in 1, 2. Holy cow! AJ with enough time to recompose himself. He raises the shoulder up at the last possible moment in time to break the 3 count.
Well, now Terry Stevens is taking over, Derek, but he didn't see what we saw, and this isn't fair.
I don't think Donnie Mueller even knows what happened. All I know is Donnie Mueller's face. His face bounced off the mat, and he is outside the ring right now on the concrete floor. Mike Foxx is on the top rope. He could be setting up for the headliner.
AJ doesn't know where he is.
Over with. He got it.
My goodness, that's just disgusting.
1, 2. Oh my God.
We've got a
Ladies
new
and gentlemen, your
heavyweight
winner of the
champion.
bout and new
And this
PCW
is
champion.
Derek.
This is a sad day for the PCW.
And Derek, this adds a new twist now to Sick and Twisted, no pun intended.
I hate to say this, ladies and gentlemen, but we are now looking at the new PCW heavyweight champion
Once
of the
again,
world.
new PCW champion, main
He
event.
couldn't do it with a
Mike
45-pound steel
Foxx.
plate, but he did it with the help of the Players Club.
And he did it.
won the heavyweight championship.
Unbelievable, Derek, and he did it by taking out, Lance Romance took out referee Donnie Mueller.
Donnie Mueller
And now Donnie Mueller is now
Terry
talking about
Stevens.
this.
I think he's trying to explain to Terry Stevens what actually happened. Terry Stevens listening in. Wait a minute, Donnie Mueller's back in the ring, folks.
And he just took the belt from Mike Foxx back, Derek.
What have we got going on here? Mike Foxx pulled the belt back from Donnie Mueller. Hopefully Terry Stevens can make sense of this.
I think he's going
Donnie Mueller's calling for the microphone. No, he's calling for the ring announcer. I hope this gets sorted out. I truly do.
By the way, Lance Romance
Ladies
is
and
arguing.
gentlemen,
Listen.
your PCW champion, Action Jackson.
Holy cow.
Whoa, and now pandemonium's breaking out as the Players Club didn't like that call.
AJ's
Mike Foxx
by
is taking the
himself.
belt and hitting Action Jackson
Mike
with
Foxx
his own
using
belt.
the belt as a weapon. Sidman and Canyon. Lance Romance, they're all kicking AJ. He's in the turnbuckle
This
by
is just
himself.
turning into a free-for-all, and these guys,
Elbows by Sidman.
they're sore winners and they're even more
Boost
sore
by Mike
losers.
Foxx.
These guys disgust me, Derek.
Lance Romance has the championship belt, though.
Well, someone's going to
Here
take it
comes
out.
Jared Steele.
And the
Here
Iron Eagle
comes the
back
Iron
in the
Eagle.
ring. Wow,
There's a chair to the forehead of Lance
down
Romance.
goes Lance Romance, and I never get sick of seeing that, Derek.
The Iron Eagle.
Ha, look at
Jared
that guy.
Steele
God.
rushing in.
Get him.
Once again, AJ, he's got possession of the belt, but he also has possession of Lance Romance.
Derek, I feel like we're
Listen, I want to see this. Oh, my God. Please, someone nail Lance Romance.
I want to do it, Derek. I feel like taking my headset down and running
Sit
in there
still.
right now.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Plant him, plant
The
him.
big
Yes.
booyah.
Excellent.
Lance Romance, he's in the middle of the ring on his back like a turtle that's been tipped
And
over.
look at the International Players Club on the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, Action Jackson where he belongs, on top of the International Players Club.